Hello to all the dear ones who are with us. Today the weather is a bit cold and rainy, and that's why my hands are cold. Welcome to our page, whether via Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. If you're following us on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and like the page. The purpose of this program on this page is to showcase beautiful places from the countries we are traveling to. We will explore attractive, interesting cities with diverse cultures. What we like about this program in this episode is that we show you beautiful places from the countries we travel to. We will get to know attractive, interesting, and diverse cities and cultures, and so on. Let's review the history of the places in these cities. Many of us in the cities we live in may not know what history it has and who lived there. Today, I am in the city of Odense, one of the oldest cities in Denmark. Denmark is certainly known to be a truly beautiful country with different partners and special beauties. And in this partnership, we are showcasing an old church that was once a king and a great writer who even we fell in love with in the village of Shasht. And perhaps we still have memories of him because in our childhood we heard his stories and he was fascinating to us. I'm going to introduce two of them that are very famous worldwide, and we also recognize them. One is the Ugly Duckling, and the other is the Little Match Girl. Yes, friends, the author of these two stories has many other well-known tales as well. He is in this city, he was born in this city, and the house of this person and this writer, Kushi Kanasun, is here and has been turned into a museum. Of course, we will definitely visit an old hut where people lived centuries ago. And in general, Denmark has the largest park in Odense. It has a lot of different and attractive verandas, which we will surely describe for you. We won't talk much now. Let's first see this park and then go to the old sites of this city. Of course, this city is both smart and advanced, and while it is advanced, it has a lot of construction and attractive advanced construction. They make everything, but they have preserved their old architecture, and it is very beautiful to see and watch. And that is why this country attracts many tourists. So stay with us, subscribe, like, and follow. Don't forget. Guys, everyone, please, let's go here. The house of Hans Christian Andersen, which in English might be referred to as Andersen. Let's see where it is. Of course, the church you see behind us is the one we want to talk about. But first, we're going to visit the home of our famous writer and see where he was born. This is the city of Odense, and it's right in the city. Over there are the shopping stores and shops, and it's exactly in the city. And this is the church we're talking about. Let's see where he was born. This is the city of Odense, and it's in the city. And over there are these shopping malls, and it's in the city, and it's exactly in the city, and these are the churches that we're talking about. I should say that in 186, if I'm not mistaken, there was a Han king who was killed there, and his grave is still there. I haven't gone inside yet, but we're going to see it again. But today we're going to see where it is, and this is the house where our writer was born. And the story I know about him is that he was very poor as a child. He was very poor as a child and had to live on his own, facing numerous challenges and hardships that tested his resilience. Now the story is complete, and it holds a significant place in our hearts. I'm sure he'll explain it to you in detail, providing all the context you need, and even though the door is closed. My friends here are very happy because they have found joy and contentment in each other's company. The great writer we remember was born here, and what is said in his story is that they were very poor and he had to move from here to Copenhagen when he was a child. Or Copenhagen, the capital of Denmark. And now let's see what you can see inside. Well, friends, nothing was visible inside the house from the window, but if there was anything on the internet, I would definitely post it, because his house was always open every day, and the exact dates and months were written there, and this was their alley. So let's continue the video and talk about churches that have a really interesting story, and we'll also talk more about Coast Kanasun. What a story it is. We came to an old alley where the Hassanistan Museum is located, and we went to see some of those old houses that we talked about and saw at that time. How did the people of Denmark live with the poverty and misery that existed in this city, this street, and these houses belonged to the poor people of Denmark at that time? Stay with us and let's go take a look. All right, we're going to see it just like this. There are some really old buildings, and we will definitely go inside so you can see